Hey guys, I'm Kego and I'll be your teacher for today. Today I'll be teaching about protein folding. Okay, so let's start from what proteins are. What are proteins? Proteins are the basic material of living cells. They perform functions essential for life. Proteins such as antibodies make your body strong to viruses and bacteria and stuff. Enzymes do all the chemical reactions that occur in your body. And many, many more. In fact, there are millions of proteins in your body that help you stay healthy. So then, what makes up those proteins? I'm glad you asked. Proteins are made up of amino acids. These are made of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and argon. These are hundreds of amino acids out in the nature, but only 20 are used for the human body. Every amino acid has the same structure, but what makes them different from their argon? These numerous amino acids join to form chains of protein. This fat chain is the main chain. There are parts sticking out of the side chains, which are the argon. So back to our essential question. What is protein folding? Well, right now you just learned what a protein is. But that's not the end. Proteins only do their function when they are folded into a three-dimensional shape. Every unique set of amino acids have their own shape that they will always fold into. The instructions or blueprint for these proteins are stored in their genes. Now, it's important for a protein to have the correct structure, because that structure is what makes a protein work. For example, a protein that does the function of breaking down sugar to store it as energy will have the structure that recognizes and sticks it to the sugar. Why do proteins fold? It's because proteins will always want to be in its most relaxed state. The R groups on the amino acids have their positive or negative charges on them. Negative just like magnets and attracts each other, resulting in the protein to fold. By the way, the process of folding a protein happens in like less than a millisecond. So don't think that it's...
However, scientists have still not figured out a way to determine what the shape of a protein will fold into. Although they can figure out the amino acid sequence and sometimes get a rough idea of the protein structure, they just can't find it out.
One amino acid out of the hundreds that are chained together can cause a severe damage to the body. For example, the sickle cell disease. This disease makes your round oxygen-carrying blood cells change into thin, red-hot pepperish shape. In the same way, the structure of a protein can cause severe damage. Cystic fibrosis occurs when an incorrect folding of a protein called CFTR occurs. This misfolding is usually caused by a missing amino acid in the CFTR. If they cannot fold in the proper way, then they do not function properly. In the near future, scientists hope to find a way not only to determine the structure of a protein, but also the function of it. Researchers are going on throughout the world. The organization Foldit. Foldit gives out users a game called Foldit. In this game, the user is given a puzzle in which there is a protein to fold. A user must find a way to properly fold it. Since there are millions of proteins that are possible in the world, Foldit lets the users contribute to their own research as a game, and let them find more protein structures. This research can help us in many ways. Scientists will be able to understand protein structure better. If scientists get to know proteins better, they can make cures for diseases by making their own proteins to combat the disease. Proteins can be used to make biofuel from plants. Currently, the protein that is used to produce biofuel is not so efficient, so understanding proteins may lead to better proteins for them. In addition, human folding proteins might be better than auto-folded computer-made proteins, and the better ways humans fold may be incorporated into the computer to fold proteins better.